Hey, it's Chris and Ellen.
And here are 5 cheap things to do in Europe for about €1.
And if you're on a budget, start here. So first of all, if you think this video has value, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps other people see it. It really helps out the channel.
We're working our way towards 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe and hit that bell to get notified when we post new videos.
All right, on to the tips.
The first thing to do in Europe for about €1 is drink an espresso.
Our first espresso in Europe was in France, in Normandy, in a town called Saint-Mère-Église. It was a rainy day. Picture this. We walk into this small cafe, jackets just dripping with rain, and we sit down in a little booth, and it's completely quiet. There's no music playing. There's like an old man in the corner with his dog, little collar jingling. The waitress comes up to us, the only other people in the room. We ask for an espresso in French. You hear just little footsteps going back to the kitchen, then the espresso machine going. She brings it back, and I take a sip of it, and I just pause. And if you've seen Ratatouille, like the explosions of flavor, like that's what I felt when I had this first sip of espresso. I said, Ellen, and I had to whisper because it was so quiet. It was like so awkwardly quiet. The guy was just like looking at us, and after I made this face, like he looked even more. I just slid the thing, and ever so quietly was like, Ellen, you have to try this espresso.
Like exactly like that too.
She takes a sip and she's like, it was like full-bodied and the French roastiest French roast you've ever French roasted. I love French roast, and it was so French roasty because we were in France. It made sense. It just clicked just now for me.
When you're in small towns like that, you can get a little seat at a little cafe and get an espresso for about €1 and have glorious memories just like that one. When you're in the bigger cities like Paris or Rome, get up early in the morning, go to the cafe, but instead of sitting at a table where they'll charge an upcharge to have a table seat, go straight to the bar and get an espresso for €1. And you'll be hustling, bustling in. It's basically like the to-go coffee in Europe because they don't really do a lot of to-go coffees. What they do is they go to the bar at the cafe, drink the espresso real fast, standing at the bar, and it's only €1.
Now there's a method, there's a reason why they drink it really fast. We just learned we have an espresso machine. We love it, Barista Express. The reason why they drink it so fast is because when you make an espresso, you're supposed to drink it within the first minute of it being made. So standing at the bar, paying €1 for an espresso and just popping it down, that's how it's done for the best taste, because then it like degrades and it gets more bitter as time goes on. At the bar, knock it down with the locals. It'll be fun. So that's the first tip.
And it's only €1.
Drink an espresso. So the second thing to do in Europe for only €1 is get a baguette. Oh my gosh. Baguettes are good at any time of the day. If you want one in the morning, go for it. Lunch, it's all yours. Dinner, absolutely. Midnight snack, no judgment. Get a baguette. They're like 95 cents.
Meanwhile, here in the US, the cheapest I've been able to find is $3. So please, get a baguette in Europe.
And if you want the best experience baguetting, the best place to baguette your baguette, in the morning, go to the bakery, look for the longest line, and that's like where the locals get their baguettes. Get one fresh and hot. I mean, we don't like get up in the morning because we're not like morning people, but we accidentally got a baguette fresh.
We were walking outside in this small town called Lavaux.
Lavaux. L-A-V-A-U-R. It's near Toulouse.
It's wonderful, cute little town. But we were walking around outside a Sunday night, and we spot through the window a bakery that was open, first of all, on a Sunday night.
We smelled it too.
We saw they were making fresh baguettes. It was like the magical unicorn of bakeries.
Because we've never smelled it before. We never get up this early. So like when we smelled fresh baguettes being made, we're like, where?
So we went inside. We got 2 baguettes. We started eating them like as soon as we left.
I was like, Ella, should we get more? Like they're fresh. Like we're gonna eat these.
Oh my god, that's a lot of calories.
So we did. So we walked out, started eating these baguettes.
We've never gotten a hot baguette from a bakery until now.
So good.
Oh my god.
Yes. The quality of bread is inversely correlated to the time it's been out of the oven.
Look at that steam.
And then immediately turned back around and got 2 more. There was nothing like it. Literally the best baguette I've ever had. Please get up early. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing any Sunday night magical unicorn bakeries. Go in the morning, pick the one with the longest line. There's lots of bakeries around. Fresh baguette, 95 cents. Can't beat it.
The third thing to do while you're in Europe is to enjoy all of the bakery goods. All the little, like the croissants, the relais jus, the eclairs. I chose which ones to say in French and which ones to say in American. The relais jus is delicious.
It's like cream puffs stacked on. Oh,
yeah,
delicious.
we had those at our wedding, didn't we?
We had croquembouche, like cream puffs stacked in a pyramid.
Similar. So croissants, No, not macarons. Controversial opinion. Macarons are not worth it. They're like a bite and it's gone for €2. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I really like pistachio flavored, but like it's not worth the €2. I'd rather have an eclair.
Exactly.
So we love pastries. Like, we made our own eclair tasting competition, kind of love.
Now on to the eclair comparison between that pastry shop behind Hector and this one.
Hector's weighing in. Oh, this one's bigger. This filling's more coffee though, but this one has more filling.
And it's colder.
I think I like that one. It's more fluffy.
Better mouthfeel. Cheers.
So we're very well versed in this topic. But I love pastries because you get the memory of walking around the town, eating these delicious pastries with a friend.
Is that like toasted on the top?
It's coconut. So go get a bakery item. They're only about €1. It'll be a wonderful experience.
And if you want bonus points, you can go to the grocery store, get like a box of croissants or baguettes for like €6.
Someone's first day on the job, they burned all the croissants, all the pastries.
So sad. And heat them up in the oven, one for every day of the week. So you get up, good morning world, pop a croissant in the oven, heat it up, get a little French press coffee. That's a thing there. Then you have this like warm croissant with a French press coffee overlooking the sunrise. It's a great way to start the day.
And then your croissant is less than €1 each.
It's
so
true.
that brings us to tip number 4 is go to the grocery store. Some of our favorite grocery store finds are like in England.
First of all, this. That's about right.
You can get a pack of 8 scones or scones.
So we just learned a very important lesson. We were at the grocery cashier lady thing, like where you pay for the things that you want to take home with you. I said, we just discovered scones actually. And she said, oh, you say scones? Yes. What do you say? I say scones.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Good
a thing.
to know.
So who says scones? Well, the posh say scones. Okay, I suppose it's scones now then.
We're buying them in a grocery store, so we're not very posh.
No.
But you can get a pack of 8 for £1.
So these are scones. You get it from the bakery, which probably is better quality, or you can get them in quantity, which is just cheaper. They have plain ones, they have ones with little fruits stuffed in them. Apply this liberally. Get some jam, put it on there. Have it with your tea. Beautiful.
And you can even get a whole pack of crumpets for like 50 cents.
They're kind of like English muffins. Get it? English muffins. That's where we got the name from. They're more spongy, like see all the pores. My favorite grocery store find though are crevettes. Crevettes, crevettes or crevettes, whatever. It's gonna sound weird. Imagine shrimp flavored cotton candy. It sounds
They
disgusting.
really are delicious though.
But it's like melt in your mouth shrimp. That still does not help it. Yeah, they're chips, but they're like extra puffed Cheetos and it's shrimp or prawn flavored.
And you can get a whole bag for €1. A really great grocery store find.
Grocery store finds for €1. That's our other tip. One pro tip though, don't get the €1 wine. We tried that. We're like, all French wines must be good.
Give it a try.
They're not. It smells like bathroom hand soap. Cheers.
I think it's like cooking wine.
It's not great. So just spend like $4 or $6. You get a great bottle of wine.
So far, all of our tips have been food related, but tip number 5, thing to get in Europe for on the cheap, is a postcard. I love getting postcards. I frame them at our house. We have them over the wall over here, and it's a nice way to like look back and see like, oh, all the nice little memories and things that we've done. I'll even go to like the flea markets and antique markets and get antique postcards and like to read like little messages on the back. It's really nice. And you can even like write a message on the back of it and send it to a friend back home. They will love it. As a bonus, these souvenirs, not only are they cheap, but they're tiny. Like they don't take up any space.
true.
Souvenir and small for your suitcase on the way back.
Wait, not gelato? Have we mentioned gelato yet? We've had gelato tips here. We need a gelato tip.
Ready to say goodbye to Cinque Terre?
I'm not ready to say goodbye to gelato primarily.
Well, good thing we're staying in Italy.
Hey!
Hey!
Goodbye, Cinque Terre.
Super pro tip. If you want to know if a place is like properly priced, local gelato prices for like a piccolo, like a small gelato, is like €1 20 or €30, €50. Espresso prices are like €1 20. So if you see like a small gelato for $3.50, skip.
Run.
Go away. If you see an espresso for €3,
No. It better include a table.
a table with a good view, then do it. Otherwise, it's a tourist trap. It depends. If you're at the bar, it's €1. If you sit down, it might be another price. So local priced, €1 for espresso, €1 for gelato. So if you've enjoyed these 5 cheap things to do in Europe on a budget, then subscribe to our channel. We have tons of tips like this and our travel vlog.
So we'll see you on the next one.
Oh yeah, we're back to this like not knowing what our catchphrase is.
I think we should just stick to the high five. All right.
Did you want to clap too? Lovely.
I do like
It's a
clapping.
thing now.
Do you think it'll be a problem that we're
Camera
wearing
1.
the same
Camera 2.
clothes in all these
Number
videos?
3. It's a bit late to change now.
We're minimalists. What can we do? Most of our clothes are black and gray. Gray couch, gray shirt. Work with what we
Not
got.
gray. The tip hat is in the Patreon page. Here's to you. It's the 20s. You can do this now. Is it like right hand, right eye down? Or is it right hand, left eye down? No, that feels wrong. I think it's right hand, right eye down, and then left eyebrow up. Did the ceiling just fall?
What?
Oh. Well done. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, knocked it out.
What are you most excited about for the 20s? The 2020s. Do you think Art Deco's coming back? I mean, we're ready with the curtains.
We're in an Art Deco building.
Hold on, we're
The
about to get
struggle.
we're about to get arrested.
Ish, you know. So I don't know. I think with the 20s, I'm really excited to go to Paris in the 20s.
In the 20s.
Like, I know it's 2020s. Yeah, I'm 100 years late. Whatever. But I'm excited to go to Paris in the 20s.
Do you think like wearing vests and being like dapper is gonna come back?
I don't know. I hope so. I also really hope.
Would you want to
like,
be dapper? Would you want me to be dapper? I can dress in the 3-piece suit everywhere I go.
I kind of want
Raise
like,
my glass as such.
I want like the 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s dresses to come back. Okay, granted, I love 20s fashion. It's beautiful, but I don't want to wear tassels and sequins all of the time.
And feathers. That was
There's
weird.
a lot of tassel, sequins, and feathers.
So what do you love about the 20s that you want to see come back?
The Art Deco architecture, the colors.
Do you want them to just build
the jewel
buildings?
tones, the angles of things, and like the patterns in furniture,
So in brands and
interior
furniture.
design.
Yeah.
the sense of like everything being alive and booming, and like art and architecture and culture and music and women getting the vote.
I'm starting to
Holla.
think that the 20s and what came with the 20s is less to do with the number 20 and more to do with what was going on at the time, like a roaring economy and social change.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe it's not the number.
We can hold on to hope.
Dang it.
We can still go to Paris in the 20s.
It's true.